boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Going to work. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. We going to work. Boom, 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 boom. The morning shift starts now.
Whole time you would feed me lies. Whole time you were telling me you were this bitch and you was another hoe. Whole time you had the wool over my eyes. But that's alright though. I'm alright. I'm okay. Yeah, you broke my heart, but babe, go do your thing. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm cool, shawty. Don't and do your thing. I'm alright. I'm okay. Yeah, you broke my heart, but babe, go do your thing. That's alright. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm cool, shawty. Don't and do your thing. They said you was a hoe, and I never should've loved you. Cause you fuck with the ops, and you fucking niggas partner. Bitch, you tweaking. You a freak. And you can't tell me nothing different. You a hoe. You a fucking lame niggas on the low. For a roof, Chris, you on gold. You were giving up the pussy and the throw. You good in every hole. And that's alright. It's okay. You ain't never loved a nigga, baby. You ain't never wanted a nigga, baby. No, I won't let you treat me how you did them other pussy niggas. I'm alright. I'm okay. Yeah, you broke my heart, but babe, go do your thing. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm cool.
Good morning, detectives. Good morning, detectives. We are here. It is Tuesday, January the 13th, and God granted us another day to be better than we were on yesterday. If you are not feeling amazing when you walk into the door of the best true crime reaction show on the web, you, my friend, are in the wrong place. If you ain't happy with who you are right now and you really don't give a damn what people think about you, my friend, are in the wrong place. You can't be a part of the best true crime reaction agency on the internet. If you not confident in who you are and who God made you to be, find somebody else to watch. Find you somebody else to watch. For everybody that's left, for everybody that's remaining, for everybody that woke up on the good side of the bed, everybody who woke up with ambition in your heart, for everybody who woke up in a sound mind, in a filled heart of joy, and thankful that God gave you another chance, tap in right now and put good morning in the comments. It's your boy, UnoDaOne, Jenny Hard-Headed Son. And like I said, this is the best true crime reaction show on the web. The One's Detective Agency, The Morning Shift. That's see, it say morning shift. Morning shift. We in here, man. How y'all feeling? Man? I feel good, man. I feel amazing. I feel amazingly good. What I need y'all to do right now is share out the live to about 10 of your good friends. Cause I had a piece of lint on my phone. Cause we trying to take over the internet, and we can't take over the internet if you don't share this out. Stop gatekeeping me. Send me out to your friends, bitch. Share. What my dudes and pops tell y'all? Now you gotta share with your friends now. Share me. Hey man, say man, y'all know what it is, man. We here. I'm feeling amazing. No, I haven't been asleep. No. I watched the sunrise. Me and Bo. We watched the sun come up. Now, I'm about to watch y'all turn up. I'm finna see who at work. Today's case is a doozy. Before we go to see who at work, it's a hold her down so I can whip her. How many of us live that lifestyle? How many of us came up in the country house? Well, your mama will, somebody will, it'll be tag team whippings. Y'all ain't never have a tag team whipping? Somebody hold you down, the other person spank your butt. My mama used to sit on me. She would sit on me and whip me to her right arm, got tired and switch to the left arm, take a break, whip me some more. You feel me? So we're finna get in some of that. This probably will be a little controversial. It'll probably stir your emotions a little bit. But that's what we came to do. React. True crime video reaction at its finest. So buckle up, get ready, and let's welcome everybody to work. Let's get into this roll call, man. I'm ready to get on. I'm ready to do this thing, man. Yes, sir. Y'all see the internet tripping, but I don't care. Bernice, is this the right area for the roll call? Where the paper at? Where the paper at? Let's see who had the job. Who is Pernell here? What about Leroy? Did Leroy bring his country at? What about Sheikah? Is Sheikah here? Oh, they don't work. They don't work in no more. Well, I just want to say, welcome in. This is the morning shift. It's your boy Hanset. I'm back. Welcome to work, detectives. Bernice, did I do that right? Bernice!
Roll call.
Hey, man, say, man, we are here. Welcome to work, detectives. First detective in the door, my Virgo twin. What's up, sis? Hope everything good, your way, you in a good place and in a good space. It's my girl, Cheryl. Y'all say, hey, Cheryl. Hey, my girl. Hey, what up, DB? First male detective in the dope. You know how it go. What's up, big dog? Everything good your way? You're in a good place and in a good space. Thank you for tapping in, my boy. Yes, Sirski. And my boy V in the building. What's up, V? How you feeling? You talking about what's up, D, man? You gotta speak to my sis too. Hey, Bookie Butt, you gotta say something like that. Hey, sweet britches. You know what I'm saying? You know us Virgos like affirmations and compliments. We don't know how to take them, but we like them. We like them, okay? V, how's it going? Yeah, living the dream, bro. Hey, same here, same here. Hey, we in the building. Corporate in the building. What up, corporate? Good morning, detectives. It's my girl. Y'all hit the keyboard. Modesty in the building. What's up? It's Modesty. Make sure y'all tap in with It's Modesty. She go live whenever. So, hey, man. Say, man, you got to be tapped in. Hey, man. Hey, what up in Talent Affairs? We in the building. The best true crime reaction show, man. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Y'all, boy, I went live last night. I was on that thing for a good 27 minutes. Not a single viewer on Brick Happens. It's because I'm building a page. So the algorithms is trying to figure out if I'm a legitimate page or not. So with that being said, make sure you tap in Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Foxhole Bros. Uno in real life. I'm going to keep saying that. You're going to hear me say that throughout the day. Hey, what's up, it out? We in here. I'm going to make sure I got everybody. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. We in here. We in the building. What's up, Risa? Oh, that's Cheryl. It's I skip. What's up, Risa? How you doing? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Congratulations to your daughter, man. Hey, man. Say, man. 26 is the year of us. We gonna win. We gonna win. We gonna win. We in here, man. Look, we in here. Let me see. My grandma would chase me around with a fly swatter. Oh, yeah, them fly swatters. I would take them fly swatter whippings over them braided switch. Them braided switch whippings. You been pinned by a mattress. Oh, but Lord have mercy. Hey, I seen my Aunt D be hung by the arms from a door. Golly. Your thumbnails look like Oprah from The Color Purple. Hey, hey, man. That we finna get into it. We finna get into it. Good morning, Muff in the building. What's up? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. But that wasn't abuse. So yes, it was. Hey, it's Sergeant Hands. Yeah, that's Stevie Wonder nephew. Yeah. Stevie Wonder nephew. Yeah. Hey, well, we in there. Yeah, there you go. That what yeah. I call her sweet cheeks. Hey, okay. A little sweet cheeky. Okay, I like it. I like it. Damn, did I get a notification? That's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna put out the notifications until they realize that I'm not an AI. Because I don't post often on there, and I wipe the page and I started from it's a new page. So I gotta grind it from the bottom. I understood. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anybody because y'all didn't get the notification. How y'all gonna know to call me if y'all didn't get the notification? You feel me? So that's why it's important to hit that notification bell, select all. That's how they know we locked in. Foxhole Bros, make sure you tap in, hit that link, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's get into it. Let's go. That's slavery, modest. Beat them. How y'all say you changed the view? It's different. It's different broadcast. You got to go to the other one. You probably in horizontal. You got to go to the vert. You got to go over to the vertical view. Hey y'all, we done talk. We done hit everybody. Now it's time to get to work. I want to let y'all know these people gonna look. They gonna look familiar. They gonna look like your auntie. They gonna look like your big mom. They gonna look like granny. Boy, this braid right here in the back be goddamn getting pulled so hard. Gonna look like granny. They gonna look like but we gonna put they behind in jail. Welcome to work, detectives. This is the case of Hold Her Down While I Whip Her, the best true crime reaction show on the net, the morning shift. IG. Let me see. Let me make sure everybody ain't nobody tap in on IG yet. Ain't nobody tap in on IG yet, so we good. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to it.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
the only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's detective agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's detective agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work.
She even said she couldn't breathe, and I thought at that point she was getting up.
I'm getting information that you were there while Siobhan was on the chair and Veronica was on her.
Who told you that? Everything happened so fast.
Okay.
Meet James and Grace Smith, parents who have just realized that they were responsible for killing their own daughter, Derricka Lindsay. Just hours before this, both of them watched and even helped as their niece took Derricka's life.
This was gonna be a doozy, y'all. Drop me them warrants. I don't even want to play with these folk. I ain't even playing with these people at all. Drop me them warrants, man. Let's put these folk in close. I'm finna bring the wagon out. We finna lock their ass up. I'm finna run it back. Actually, I'm finna run it bike after I lock them up. Let me lock them up first.
Your cuffs detective.
Nope, I said the wagon. I don't want to, not the regular cuffs. We gonna lock the paddy wagon. Let's get them. I gotta find the wagon, bro. Give me a second. I got a lot of graphics, and they move around sometimes when I delete some. Well, ain't no way. Oh, right here. Sorry.
All right, no one leaves the scene. Not her, not him, not the baby, not grandma, not your auntie or your uncle. Bring the paddy wagon. We're locking everybody up. Where's the cuffs?
Secure them first. I wanted to lock their country ass up first, and then we finna run it bike and start from the beginning. And Grace got that down beard under here.
Like bite.
All right, now
Bite.
say it how I said it.
That be really sound like it really feel weird. Even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that, but like I say, bite, street, bite, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said it ain't like hard enough just back. That sounds weird.
See,
though.
I felt like you was first.
She even said she couldn't breathe, and I thought at that point she was getting up.
I'm getting information that you were there while Siobhan was on the chair and Veronica was on her.
Who told you that?
Everything happened so fast.
Okay.
Meet James and Grace Smith, parents who have just realized that they were responsible for killing.
How are that young? That look like a young girl. Why is Grace and James still having children? That's my question to the group. That's my question to my detectives. Why? And that baby looks young. Grace and James look all of 60 plus. They must have adopted this baby, because ain't no way in hell y'all got a baby that's about 10. Because y'all got them little child barrettes in their hair. And babies these days, they getting goddamn gonna bust down to their booties. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting no little ball berets and ponytails and pigtails. That baby young. Or she may not be young. She may be in her teens and they just old parents that still, like, let's get back to the case, because I'm blown by that in the first place. And James looked like, come on, bro. Why y'all needed help to whip the baby? Because y'all old as hell.
Their own daughter, Derricka Lindsay.
And so Siobhan, they call her Siobhan. They don't call her Derricka. Okay, Siobhan. And why y'all brought cousin Posey over there, cousin Veronica over there to do anything? If you need assistance disciplining your child, you don't need a baby.
Just hours before.
And how that baby named Lindsay and everybody else named Smith? What is going on? I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. Hey, it's our girl, Miss T. Hey, boo. I hope everything good your way. You're in a good place and in a good space. It is always good to see your face in the place. Welcome in, ma. Welcome in. You the first one today. You been on a good streak, too, Miss T. You been on a good streak.
Get in here. Get in here. You're the first late detective to come to my office. You know what? It's not my office anymore. It's your office now, late detective. Desk duty. And clean it up in here. Looks like a pig's been living in here.
Excuse me, Miss T. I was at the desk last night doing some work, late night working. And it might be some Zaxby salad wrappers over there. Oh, they put that in the trash can. Welcome in, Bookie Butt. I'm glad you in here. Hey, you see the crew saying, hey, what's up, T? Muffin says she got to be adopted as some family member's kid. That's what I'm thinking, too. Because they don't got the last name. And, you know, I be pointing all that, man. I be trying to see, bro. Like, let's get back to the case, y'all.
Before this is gonna
be a
both of
doozy.
them watched.
And this is a new interrogation, a new true crime type vibe. This is interrogation. So y'all let me know if y'all feeling this red thread interrogations. If this is something that y'all feeling, this is a video y'all like how we react to it. Y'all drop it in the comments and let me know, man.
And
because I'm here for you.
As their niece,
the best true crime reaction show in the world.
And I had her sit in a chair. When I released her, I told her to get up. She wouldn't get up.
It wasn't intentionally. I loved him and they loved me.
And
1, 2, 1, 2.
Slowly but surely, all three of these heartless monsters will do anything they can to save their own skins. Which means in the next hour, you will watch terrible lies and even worse.
Listen, we done been in the hood too damn long, and we know how the dynamic is. That is one of them children. That probably is Veronica, baby. DB said either that or Pop doing this damn thing. That what I'm. Ain't no way he's still slanging iron out here, man. Ain't no way he's still slanging iron.
In front of a mountain of evidence.
You're gonna have to go to jail.
For what? But I didn't do it.
It's so sad. I'm sorry this happened. I loved her.
How you sorry this happened and you caused it? Y'all finna get me pissed off already, man. TT them is acting like they don't know what the hell going on.
On October 14th, 2017, police in Escambia County, Florida received a
God damn it. Florida and Ohio, man. Y'all always tripping, bro. Damn. This Twilight Zone. Florida and Ohio is Twilight damn zone, bro. Yeah, man. I don't like none of their faces neither. All the ladies got beards. And the man is clean shaven. Like, what's going on, bro? Damn.
911 call that brought them face to face with evil.
We have a
look at her.
Who is?
She ain't a baddie with a pixie. She ain't a baddie with a pixie.
Either faking it or is not breathing right now. She's had a knife, gonna cut her uncle and aunt, talking to them, being disrespectful.
See. That's not the father. According to Veronica, god dang on Grayson James is the uncle and the auntie. They done adopted that baby. Modesty girl, you might be on to something. That was some good work right there, detective.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Welcome to the South, man. Listen, smoking, what's up, big dog? I hope everything goes your way. You're in a good place and in a good space. I don't know. My grandpa had two families, 2 blocks apart. Mine did too. But welcome in, smoking. You know what it is. You in here. Desk duty. Get in here with Miss T. Miss T over there. At least you got something pretty to look at over there in desk duty.
What time is it? No, what time is it? Yeah, it's past the time that you were supposed to be here to clock in. No, save the excuses, detectives. You know the code. You know what's next. Desk duty. You let detectives discuss me.
Oh, dang, Smokey, you said right here. I see you right here. You wave at 9:10. Dang, I don't see my comments now. I see some 11s that's pinned up. Yeah, I've been pinned by the mattress. See them, the ones showing up. My fault. T over there by herself, then.
And I came over here to correct her, and she was fighting against us. And I had her sit in a chair. And she was bucking and stuff and didn't want to move.
She was bucking and stuff.
I told her to get up, she wouldn't get up.
You've just heard the voice of 66-year-old Veronica Posey, the cousin of
66 years old. Come on, Rick. 66 years old. You come over here to jump on the little baby at 66 years old. Like, come on.
of Derricka Lindsay, who is actually a year younger than she's just proclaimed. Right off the bat, the call has more red flags than a Chinese military parade. Accusing a child of faking not breathing, for starters, getting her age completely wrong, and stating confidently that she was trying to correct her while the child tried to flee, doesn't exactly paint the most forgiving picture of the caller. And when police arrived at the scene, they realized that forgiveness was the last thing the caller deserved. Inside, they discovered Derricka Lindsay deceased. Her adoptive parents, Grace and James Smith.
We call that. We called it, man. The adoptive parents. These people just abuse it, baby.
Weren't crying or showing any remorse, and neither was the caller, Veronica Posey. But when they're brought to the station for questioning, well, that changed. The following footage was kindly provided to us by the Escambia County Sheriff.
Hey, you see who it is? Yeah. Hey, nah, Bounce. Nah, Bounce. Nah. Come on, hey. Where you been at, OG? It's OG, my girl Bounce. Smoking ain't in there. Smoking been here. Smoking ain't in here. And Miss T. Hey, Bell said, good morning, detective. Sorry, I'm gonna be late these next couple days. These kids. Hey, nah, stepmama thing. Hey, if you slanging that ass in the circle, you gotta be able to slang them breakfast sandwiches in the circle too. Hey man, say man, this was all a part of the team. Good job, Bells. Good job. Hey, I was about to say smoking was over there with me. See, that's what be happening. When I'm over there on the vert, when the vert and the horizontal going, the comments be coming in delayed as hell. Hey, so let me go ahead and put these two on desk duty, and we'll get back to the.
Hey, look, I understand you had a bad morning. Things didn't go your way. And it's still not going to go your way. You know where you're going? Desk duty, that's where. No, we don't have any PTO available for you. Sit down and do some work finally. Now that you're here. Desk duty, detective.
Muff, that's a good, like, and we know, now, come on, we ain't finna sit here and play around like we don't know people right in our own community that be adopting them babies just for a check. Them babies be mistreated as hell, man. They don't be getting the same treatment that the other kids get. They just getting that little $800 to $1,200, $1,600 for adoption. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. But let's get into the AK, man.
Sheriff's
We
office.
popping today.
You need any water or anything?
No, I just wanna.
Okay.
I just.
Nah. Look, oh, I be here.
You just want to get it over with. Okay. Well, before we
Well,
can
stay safe out there, DB.
I'm going to read this to you.
Okay.
If you have any questions, I want you to stop and ask me, and we'll go over it, okay?
Veronica is quickly read her Miranda rights, since she's in such a hurry to get this over with, which is a bit ironic considering she somehow had the patience to sit on someone for 5 minutes. She explains that she is cousins with Derricka's biological father, and that she, as well as the family, refers to Derricka as Siobhan, her middle name. We, however, will be referring to her as Derricka, solely because that is what her friends in school and her friends' parents called her. And out of everyone, those are the people that showed her the most love and respect in her life.
DB, you down there by my bro K Beezy. Yeah, Beezy down there in the area.
Not her own family, either adopted or by blood.
So, I guess Grace, did she call you today, or how did you end up over at the house?
I was at home in the bed.
If you need assistance with the discipline of a child, how did you pass the necessary qualifications to even adopt a child? That's telling me right now, right there, the system is flawed. Y'all don't really vet these people before y'all just throw them in the house. These kids be wanting to get put in a forever home. Y'all got to go to the house, see how these folks live for real. Y'all got to have a couple different, not the time where you announce that you pulling up and they clean up and get right. Nah, the pop up on their ass. If they in the adoption process, don't tell them, pop up on their ass. On mama. Like, I don't get it. It's flawed.
Sleeping. Because my great-granddaughter was coming over at 2 o'clock because her mother and her boyfriend were going to Tallahassee to a show.
Okay.
And so Grace woke me up with the telephone, and she called and she said, Veronica, I need you to come over here. Siobhan is cutting up.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I need you to help me hold her. She's running, she won't let me flip her.
You had to call.
See, when I call.
And in our community, we'll be like, that's right, girl, call somebody. It take a village to whip them children. No, the hell it don't. No, the hell it don't. If you had to adopt a kid and you can't control it, you need to not adopt a kid.
It's a whole nother atmosphere with the kids.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Bounce.
Oh, now you want me to continue what happened?
Yeah, just kind of. Okay. Just walk me through it.
And so I knew Siobhan was going to.
Let me go in this interrogation room.
One of those broken wood rulers, sticks.
Okay.
And I had a little bit of light pipe that just to keep the ruler from breaking. It would put a little weight to it.
Okay. And so is it taped onto the ruler?
No,
or?
It was just on my hand.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of put them together.
Yeah, and with the ruler. And so when I got there,
that shit is abuse. You picking up a ruler and putting another apparatus behind it to strike a kid, that's abuse. That's abuse. I told y'all the other time we had something about this. When my mama used to watch the show, and see, sometimes she don't watch the show because I be talking the real shit, and it was times that it was things that we weren't healed from, like a paddle, a big ass paddle, like this big, like this thick that was made in prison with a handle on it. You don't hit no kid with that shit. That's what I got with. You don't need to hit no kid with no wood and ruler. Man, what happened to your hand? Right across the butt. If it comes to that. But we gotta find creative ways to discipline our kids than just fucking corporal punishment, bro. Like you going upside their head and wonder why they aggressive.
We was trying to constrain her for Grace to whoop her because she wanted to whoop her.
Y'all, I'm 30 minutes in Panama
But she
City.
was
Bro, listen.
Terrible.
Damn, DB, we be in that's a family vacay. Yeah, we go to Panama City every single year, bro. Hey, this year when we go out there, man, we link up, man. Show me the city, man.
And
They don't care, but I know they didn't say she said on her, yes.
Saying what
Well,
she wasn't
I would
gonna do,
reckon not.
This wasn't true, and
hit that 80.
You know, just being defiant. So normally when I go there, I haven't been over there in a while because I told my aunt, I said,
okay, let's talk real quick. And I really want to get some feedback from my detectives. Are you a parent that disciplines with whippings? Yes or no? No right or wrong answer, because I was raised on getting spankings. I spanked my kids, all three of them, the total probably of 5 combined, 5 times. So it ain't no right or wrong answer. I just refrain. I refuse to whip my kids like I used to get whipped. Let me know. Do you feel like whippings are like damaging kids, or do you feel like we need a little more whippings out here the way these kids acting? Get real conversation. Let's get into it. Yeah, you see, I'm on that ashwagandha, man. I'm telling you, it'll be getting me right. Bells, I just hit my 80. I'm trying to get to 100 though. I'm gonna go ahead and do 100.
So I hadn't been over there in about a month or so because after the state called me, and I had them for about a week to give my aunt a release because Siobhan had been cutting up so bad with them over there.
She said, so the state called her and she took the kids from Auntie to give her a little 1 week break. If that's the case, that baby need to be replaced back into the foster care system. If you can't handle that baby needs to be placed back into the foster care system. I go to Destin a lot. My friends want to go this summer. Beautiful water in Destin. I love it. And how much have you been beating this girl? Like, yeah, the village is for correction, not discipline. Straight up. How can she whip her with sitting on her? Like how my mom used to sit on my back. Like I would have I'll be over the bed or whatever, and she'd sit on my back like reverse style, so my butt's coming through her legs, and all that is my leg. Like she's sitting like this, and my legs are just dangling like this in the back, and she just that's how my mom used to get busy. 82, that's what I'm talking about. Nice. I grew up around Destin. Taping it to your hand, she hit that baby with a pipe. My mama whipped my ass with an extension cord one time. Shoot. Bam, I got beat with that all the time. My daddy whipped my sister with a big paddle, broke it on her. She was 16 and jumping out the window, though. My mama, that paddle was too thick for it to break on me. Hell yeah, man. We definitely got to link up when you're down here, for sure. For sure. I'm talking about, some good vegan spots, too. And I need some good vegan food, bro. You know what I'm saying? Put it down, DB. Hey, no, I don't. And a wooden spoon out of the kitchen. Y'all know the wooden spoon I'm talking about. Yeah, for sure. No, I don't spank my kids. I took enough whippings. I was right beside you, bro. You know how I get down, bro. For sure, but not a beating. For a boy, my son's belt to ass. That's it. I ain't hitting you in the back. I ain't hitting you in the legs. Right on your booty. It's calculated stuff. Well, okay, let me make sure you stop doing that movement. Well, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna hit my kid 37 times. I'm not finna whip my kid till I'm tired and switch arms and then take a break and whip. Nah, that's abuse. I mean, I'm gonna strike you about 3, 5 times. That's it. Now get out my face. Man, I'm glad we on it, man. Let's get back to this case because I talk about this all day.
I had her and Rachel both. They don't give me no problems. They're good kids.
Damn, sorry about that, T.
But at home, they're holy terrorists. And I told my aunt, I said, you know what?
I can respect that.
He has a disability. He has short-term memory.
If James disabled with short-term memory loss, and Grace can't even do nothing to discipline the baby, how, again, my question is, how did they even receive these kids from the foster care program? How? How, bro?
And you need to get your hand taken care of. So you don't have to be dependent on them.
They ain't out here tearing up the community. They ain't out here doing nothing bad. Hey, man. My baby boy went to Kobe Stockton and that boy started drinking. He went to FAMU and stopped. He was depressed. That one boy depressed out there and all that damn snow. He couldn't even take it. So your kid ain't doing nothing bad, man. They ain't doing nothing bad. They good kids. Hey, now getting your ass whipped and a beating is two different things. Straight up. What up, V? But my daughter, I could just talk to her and they have a lot of more sense and they'll cry. Smoking, they'll break down and cry. Your baby girl, when the daddy get the, I done told you what I asked you to do. That's my daughter. Right now, grown. Right now. Baby girl, I thought I told you to Daddy, why are you talking to me like that? Like, I'm like, okay, baby, I'm sorry. But I still told you. Yeah, them girls, hell, man. Let's get back to the case.
And they can stop acting like they're grown and run the house. I said, so it's best for me to stay home because they were very
salute, B. We'll see you later, DB.
Manipulative. But I loved them. And they loved me.
Despite the repeated claims that you will hear about how terrible Derricka's behavior was, everyone who knew her outside of her house claimed the opposite. The parents of Derricka's closest friends noted that Derricka was not only an angel when she visited, saying her please and thank yous and her sirs and ma'ams, but she encouraged her friends to do the same. When her friends weren't following the rules, she would urge them to. Yet her family continues to paint her as a disobedient monster, in spite of everyone else stating the exact opposite.
Straight up, she using the church announcement voice, and they use their frustration and not the ability not to be able to get around to goddamn tear that child up. If
when
everybody in the
police speak to
community
Grace,
say she a good
Derricka's
kid,
legal
how
mother,
she this
she has
bad at
two main
home?
complaints about Derricka, which are a bit ironic coming from her.
So tell me about Derricka.
Look at Grace. Look at Miss Grace. How in the Sam hell did she get a dang kid from the foster care system? She can't even, she not up to par herself. When Pop said I was going to get a whipping, he would come in my room and hit the belt on the bed and I would cry, but he never would me. Yeah, we just had to please your mom. We had to make mama think we was on that door or something. Now she ain't gonna, yeah, her hand wrapped up. That's a whipping hand. That's a whipping hand wrapped up.
Okay. Does she have any health issues? Okay.
They were jealous. She could move faster on my mama.
Okay. Now how, I haven't seen her, so how big is she?
About 87. Yeah, about 87 pounds.
87 pounds?
87 pounds.
Okay, so she's one of the bigger in her class? Okay. Does she have any kind of behavioral issues?
Miss Grace got that girlfriend on her head leaning.
Yeah, she does.
Okay. What kind of behavioral issues does she have?
Well, she has a tendency to lie and steal. And she has attitude issues.
That's all the old folks. They always say that about kids. They like he's lying and stealing. Because y'all came up with that if she lie, you cheat. If you cheat, you steal. If you steal, you kill. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's that old mindset. Y'all don't even let these kids grow. Talking about she lying and stealing. Nah,
And she
looking like goddamn Ringo Starr.
Okay. Is
She
that
bucks
something
authority.
that's new, or is it always?
That's some slave talk. That's some damn slave talk. She bucks authority. All these old, outdated mindsets, and it's deep in the South. It pisses me off because in this community of people in this generation, they think this activity is right. It is not right. It is not right at all.
It seems like she's been that way. But lately she's been worse. I have them in counseling.
Okay.
Because we had problems before with them. Because what they would do is leave home and wouldn't tell you where they were.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day she called up one of her friends and had their mother come and pick them up and took them to her house.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where they were, so I looked for them, and I finally had to call 911, and we finally found them.
Okay. All right. So
that sounds to me like you didn't know how to parent. Because she was in the safe place. She called her friend. Her mama came and picked her up. Mama came and picked her up, brought the baby to the house. They had a good time. She was safe. If they say that baby's stealing food, I'm gonna snatch her wig. You ain't gonna have to snatch it. It's gonna slip right off. VOC right. We got it worse after we were caught, or my mom accidentally hit us. Oh boy, you finna get another 30 minutes of ass whipping if she hit herself while disciplining you. They probably gonna say that baby was stealing food and snacks. I give anything for my mama to be able to belt to my ass again. Man, sorry to hear that, man. I be feeling sorry for all my people that lost a parent. All mine here right now, and I'm thankful and I'm glad. Even though they flawed, they mine, and they here. Of course you will lie if you get your ass whipped for everything. Of course. She's afraid. Boy, catch that belt, you out of here. You out of here, D.
Has she ever been diagnosed with autism or anything like that?
Ooh.
No.
I about to say, don't say that, baby. Autistic. I'm finna go crazy.
Is she
Damn,
combative? Does she usually hit?
Sorry to hear that, child.
Or, tell me how she reacts when she gets angry.
Her mouth is the first thing, and then all these, attitudinal, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or, she does fight. Like at times, she might get a broom and do things, but normally, she'll calm down. Yeah, I'd say she'd calm down. But she could be.
Grace, you didn't even make no sense. Normally she'll get a broom and do things. You didn't want to say, normally she'll get a broom to protect herself from getting an ass whipping. Because that's what this girl is doing. She's protecting herself from getting thrashed by y'all. Because y'all don't, man, bro, get out of here. You're a dog. You're a dog, auntie. I don't care. I don't care about you. I respect my elders, but I ain't respecting you if you want to do this to these. Ugly dog. Ugly dog. Ugly dog. Listen. Sorry to hear that, Miss T. Dang. Damn, there's January 9th, made 17 years. My mom been gone and still feels like yesterday. Sorry to hear that. She's speaking in riddles, and all old people like that, older people like that, they're speaking riddles and talking circles and trying to throw a Bible verse in there to whip you with it. And when they dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? She is definitely lying. Like, perfect dog. Yes, she is a dog, bro. Old folks always talk about your mouth. You can't even explain yourself because it was deemed as disrespectful. Absolutely. Me and my girl Modesty have talks about this, and it be tough talks. We have real tough talks because we be upset with our children because we created a safe space for our kids to be able to say what they need to say. We didn't have that safe space. So our parents can't tell us how it is to raise our kids in this time because we didn't even have a voice. Now our kids got a voice, and if they explain themselves to their grandma, oh, you're doing a horrible job raising these babies. They so disrespectful. No, ma, she only told you, grandma, don't talk to me like that. You don't have to say that to me. Or grandma, why you yelling at me? Nah, my kids gonna say it. Used to drive my mama bananas. Cause she is driving me for sure. She making me sick too. Y'all, I was riding roller coasters last night and woke up now. She on the internet riding roller coasters. That's right, Uno. That's what I'm saying. It may really modesty, or is that a code word? No, that's she was on. She went to Six Flags over Georgia on the internet. She rode the Goliath and she got it obnoxious. Modesty is one of the best people to talk to about anything. I swear. Listen, you better ask Modesty. I be pissing Modesty off every day.
Combative.
Okay. Has she ever hit you before?
But I would say once she did, but I don't know if that was on purpose or she had a broom.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she was going to hit me.
Okay.
And she did hit me now. But I don't know if she intentionally did it or she struck out. I don't know.
See, you trying to make her a bad person. I don't know if she intentionally that she struck out the door and dropped the broom. She dropped the damn broom. You were close. You got hit with the broom. She didn't whack your ass. Stop lying. Stop lying to make yourself seem like you in the right.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop.
Grace, stop all that lying. Back to the case, man. Golly, Grace.
Once she thought about it, she was going to follow through with it or not. Well, she did anyway.
She did hit you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did she hit you hard?
Well, I guess so, but I didn't think it was something.
Did she hit you hard? Well, I guess so. Man, come on now, Auntie. Like, come on with that. I'm not buying that. You just trying to assassinate this girl's character because y'all know what y'all did to her.
Have really thought about that. She was just mad and angry.
My girl got nauseous.
That was her way of saying, "You're not gonna chastise me."
Mm-hmm.
So she'll get the broom and say, and try to hit at you.
That's so funny because I know it's true. I know it's true, bro. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. If you're not a friend that likes to have a debate, you can't be my friend. Because I'm not the friend you could call and just be a yes man. Now, if you absolutely right, and yeah, I'm gonna be on your team. But I'm the friend that's gonna make you think of a different perspective. I'm just gonna make you think. I'm just be like, so what about? So you didn't do this part, or you didn't do this part? Because before I allow my friends to point the finger at anybody else, I make my friends accountable for their actions. Because they do it to me. And that's the type of friendship we got. We hold each other accountable. And yeah, sometimes it calls for eye scratching.
But I don't know if she thought it through, to tell you the truth.
You've just heard Grace admit out loud that Derricka never physically fought back, in spite of the violence she faced. Instead, Derricka tried to run away. In one instance, the one Grace has just referenced, fled to a friend's house, bringing her younger sister with her. The next morning, when the mother tried to return them, they begged not to go home. However, they refused to say why or what was wrong.
Because they was getting beat. Bro. That's why them girls...
Likely because they had been coached not to. However, Veronica continues to justify their treatment.
Veronica got that guy name. Give me that 3B.
From what I could hear from my aunt was defiant everywhere she went. Stealing from the school.
Don't BTA them folk, man. Make them do wall squats. Get them leg strongs. Hold a book.
They was telling me she talked to the beautician like she was a dog yesterday. And I told Siobhan when she was over there Friday night, I said, baby, check your attitude. Your attitude stink. You need to check it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's always yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am to me. They don't get disrespectful for me. Because I told them, I said, I'm going to spank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to run over me.
Spanking is different from whipping.
No anyway, kind of way. You're only years old.
Why they block out her age?
Respect your elders. I said, because you know, Jay.
They be caught on that elders. Boy, they be caught on that elder stuff. I even had to speak to my oldest son about, nah, Dad, I'm their elders. No, you they big brother. You know, you been raised up in that bullshit, but no. Because that being an elder gives you a sense of privilege, like you're not wrong. You're elder, yes, we respect your wisdom. but you're not equipped for the new world. You can see these people aren't equipped for the modern world. The modern world has passed them by. You gotta evolve. The world is about evolving, not being stuck in a world that was 50 years ago.
James and Grace are handicapped, and you're taking advantage of it. And I
I'm
went
talking
over
about
there,
collard
so
greens be off the
they tried to open the
chain.
front door, but they couldn't because
T, she said the girl had an attitude and was disrespectful by saying yes, ma'am, and no. How is that? How can you say she got an attitude, but she's still saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am? Man, that's man. Come on, man. Look. It's crazy, man. A lot of talk that talk, talk that talk. You don't fear someone and be defiant at the same time. She's not making sense, T.
Siobhan had put a knife in the door to try to get out. They said the night before, because my aunt told her she was because she was threatening them. And so I said, okay.
So she put a knife in the door to get out. She was trying to break out of the house because your auntie said she was gonna f them up. Come on, bro.
Don't worry about it. I'll walk around to the back door, open the back door. So Grace opened the back door and I went into the house. And of course, hey,
because
Cousin
you
Veronica,
old.
how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I said, Siobhan, I said, Grace told me she got ready to whoop you and you ran again. I said, what I tell you about running away from James and Grace? I told you have to respect them. They take care.
It's disrespect for me to run away from a whipping. Let me see. Was that disrespectful? Her running away from whipping, is that disrespectful to you as a parent? Let me know in the comments, bro. Let me know in the comments.
You. They buy you
Morning group,
clothes.
let me know.
You get the best of the best. And yet you talk to them like they're nothing. And Grace said, well, she had a knife. She was going to cut her. She had a hammer. I said, Javon, what's wrong with you? Lost your mind or something? I said, the minute I walk in the door, are you in my presence? It's yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and everything is okay. Mm-hmm. And so,
walk it out.
I proceed to try to restrain her for Grace to hold her. But of course, I've had 2 back surgeries and rotary cuff surgery a year ago.
Cuff.
So I asked.
Cuff. Rotary cuff. Not cup that you drink out of.
James, I said, James, help me restrain her for Grace to whoop her. So Grace hit her with the belt about, I don't know, maybe 10 licks or something like that.
Now, was James there?
Yes.
So James was helping you
restrain her. Yeah. And so
James dumbass holding her down. He going to prison too.
Siobhan.
So you done held that baby down. James done held that baby down. And I want to hold his button down.
Man, they going to jail tonight. Talking about the homie in the gray and the black. You know the facts, I never relax. Everything luxury tax. And everybody here getting videos. Make sure you put a little money in the sack. What's wrong with them? Going to jail.
Prison.
You've been over here. Grace and James was there and they was telling me what she had done. Mm-hmm. First of all, she took a knife when Grace locked the door last night so she could unlock the door to get out so she wouldn't get a whooping.
Okay.
And part of the knife is stuck in the lock. Then Grace was telling me about the knife and the hammer. And James was talking about how she was talking back at him and how she had got into Grace's face. And
yes.
She's been really and this is not the first time, but this is the first time it's been this terrible. Mm-hmm. And so I said, Siobhan, later I'm going to whoop your butt. So I had the little ruler with the little light pipe on it in my hand, not take together.
So I had the little ruler with the light pipe. From everything that I've been hearing, this girl had a hammer to try to break out of the house. She had a knife that she stuck in the lock to try to break out of the house. She's trying to escape. She ain't threatening nobody with no knife. Big Mama Grace said she ain't hit me hard. She ain't do nothing disrespectful. I have found nothing disrespectful yet that this little girl has done. They blocked out her age, so I'm thinking she about 10, bruh. So 3 people this size overpowered a little girl. Absolutely. Why is it a pipe on the ruler? Because she put them together, bro. She said the ruler was too flimsy. She needed something with some substance and weight behind it. So she held the pipe in her hand and put the ruler on her hand and hit her with the ruler side. Like the pipe ain't a part of the weight too. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, she was trying to get away whole time. Nothing she's done has been disrespectful, y'all. These people trash.
On her butt, because I like butt. I don't like legs. I hate you on the butt.
I don't like legs. I like butt.
She started bucking and fighting and running and stuff, and we were trying to restrain her.
Bucking. She's not a slave
she
or
was
horse
jumping
or
across
animal.
the couch, just like
she don't want to get hit with a freaking pipe.
I'm the boss here. You have no control here.
It seems somehow completely lost on Veronica.
See? All about control. Elders like this are poisonous. Because it's all about control, because you're old, not because you're imparting wisdom, not because you're teaching a lesson. It's because you're old and you need to be in control. Nobody wants to stand there and take a whipping. My dumb ass did, because the more I ran, the longer I was going to get whipping. I used to get whipping so much that it didn't even hurt no more. I used to have to cry just to make sure to stop. Straight up. Straight up. And now everybody be wondering why I'm so aggressive now. Man, let's get back to the case.
Why Derricka would be trying to escape being hit with a metal pipe. But to Veronica, a person trying to escape a beating is being defiant, not fighting for their life like Derricka was. On top of that, she tries to justify the behavior by repeatedly claiming that Derricka had a knife and a hammer. Yet when
like bucking, like running, like bucking, like buck breaking, like a horse that be flailing, like trying to get away, or just be kicking their legs like that. That's what she talking
asked about this,
you know, that's the old school term. Cause my mama be saying that. My granny used to say that. But you bucking up at me? What the fuck? No, I'm not bucking up at you. You know what I'm saying?
James, the adoptive father, hadn't seen a knife or a hammer. In fact, he didn't mention it at all in his statement, only as an after fact, saying, I guess she had a hammer at some point, which sounds a lot like 3 people trying to justify a crime. 3 people who weighed close to 1,000 pounds trying to justify why they needed to use fatal force against someone.
Modesty. You see, he pointed out that fact that you did too. Good work, detective. Good job.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
My girl must say, hey, Miss T, she probably was moving from the pain of being hit. Yes. And they called it bucking. You done struck me with a metal pipe. Yes, I'm bucking. I'm bucking. Yeah, I don't care. My mama, my granddaddy, the police. When the police was punching me in my face, I was bucking, and it was 12 of them. What you think I'm a buck? You think I'm just standing there? Yeah, just beat me. Yes, ma'am. The fuck? Come on, bro. It don't make no damn sense. Y'all just disgruntled, old, out of shape. Your life ain't going the way you want to. Your wig tilted, and you want to blame the little baby. Didn't want to blame this little baby, man. Let me get back to this, because it's pissing me off for real.
Who was 90 pounds. Because it wasn't just Veronica who held Derricka down. It was both of her adoptive parents.
I wish I could have run into James right after Deacon meeting. I knocked them glasses off his face.
He was kicking, but I just held her down by the shoulders, gently, not real hard.
How you hold somebody that's kicking down by their shoulders, not hard? You big jaggler, man, get your dumb boy. You a dog too, you stupid fool.
You a ugly little dog. You a ugly little dog. dog. You a ugly little dog. You a ugly little dog. We feeling the grips, they bumps, the bumps. I'm a ugly little dog and you know it.
Ugly dog, man. Back to the case.
Because, you know, a big guy like me, you don't really have to
Straight
hold
up.
anybody real hard.
Yeah, you're kind of a...
So, and one reason, well, I held her, but then, you
That's what I'm saying, Modesty. The system could have been prevented. Why are these old people? I understand old people can take care of babies, but you gotta give them like an older kid. I don't know, but these people, they don't seem fit to me. Not even talking about the case, just their motions. Shouty on the cane with a wrapped up hand. Veronica had 2 back surgeries and her rotator cuff was cracked, and she had when she was trying to drink tea, a rotator cuff. Grace on that wig bad. She got a little beard. James ain't.
you know, I don't like having to discipline kids. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
But so after that, I thought it was over with. You know, so I go after I held her and Veronica got. I thought it was over with, so I went to my room, like I told you.
Okay, so when you're holding her down by the shoulders, was that when Veronica...
It wasn't the first beating. That's why she was running away and escaping, Modesty.
Or when Grace was hitting her with the belt?
They don't seem fit for a stray dog. The stray dog don't even need to be around these folk, man. They were internally crushing her and trying to beat her. Like I'm saying, bro, like this sad.
Veronica was hitting her with the belt when I was lightly holding her by the shoulders.
Okay.
No matter how many times you say gently, lightly, softly, as I play piano in the dog, bruh, you did it. You held her down. James, look me in my face, James. You going to jail?
You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yo,
Lightly holding her.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't put any pressure on, but I didn't want her.
How you hold it down if you ain't put no pressure on her, man? Stop with the bullshit,
but
bro.
I was in back, so I wouldn't get kicked.
Okay.
So I just firmly held her.
It was.
If you don't, she runs. She has run out the house.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to get whipped.
She's a runner.
Yeah.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Okay. So.
Let me get out of the way, because Veronica.
What made you go back to your room? Did it seem like it was resolved, or
agreement on their ass?
Okay. How did you think it was resolved? What was the signal to you that everything was fine at that point?
Appreciate that. I just seen a comment that came and said, "You like my jacket?" I appreciate that. This is my first time rocking it.
At that point,
I was scared to wear it out in public because they gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Got that Chris Moore on that motherfucker.
No, Veronica.
They got black on the back with a hoodie.
They tried to just
thing hard, bro.
Sometimes just walk all over my wife.
Yeah.
And she's disabled. She's 69. I'm 62.
Why in the Sam? But y'all my mama age. Why y'all got a 10-year-old? Y'all my mother's age, slime ball. Why y'all my mama? I'm 45, bro. My mama baby is 41, but her baby girl. Why? How did you get a baby? Dude, this is for the adoption. This is for the adoption center right here.
So you mean to tell me, out of all the jobs in America, you chose to be a dispatch? It asks those type of questions. I heard that Barnum and Bailey Circus was hiring for clowns. Damn, dispatch is dumb.
wasn't even for dispatch. That was for the adoption agency. They trash.
Both retired.
And that's what they do it for, the check and the stamps, for sure.
Anything is gonna be like this.
Yeah. So.
But
James,
I
you going to
thought it
prison.
was done because normally it is.
When's the last time you think that Siobhan was disciplined with or any that might leave?
Look, y'all.
I don't. I haven't seen any marks.
Okay, well, maybe you haven't seen marks, but when's the last time you know that she was disciplined with some?
That man say he ain't see no marks on her. You held her down, boy.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop.
This is definitely a case, y'all, that if I was the interrogator, if I was the detective, if I was the investigating team, if I was the agency, FBI, GBI, whoever, this as the lead detective, I would come in like this.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, wet, mink,
mop, just like that.
Sort of object, like a belt or a whip or anything that could possibly leave a mark, even if it didn't.
I've only
T. Now that's how it should be handled. I'm gonna give you this love. I'm gonna give you this affection. I'm gonna give you this safety and security to the best of my ability. But when you get too grown for my love, I'm not finna abuse you. You not finna abuse me. I'm finna get you out of this location because you have overgrown my love. Not I'm finna call the crew to sit on you and beat you. Everybody in this mug over lady over 400. We're not finna play around today.
Seen the belt.
Okay. When's the last time you saw
Meek, mop. That's me. All on James Cocomelli.
But that's before I went to my room.
Before today, when's the last time you saw her be disciplined
with a belt? Why we blocking out belt?
How long is a while?
Yeah, get on their ass, Sabrina.
A couple months.
Okay.
Stop it, bro. It ain't been no damn couple months.
You held her down. You think it's resolved, so you get up and go back to your room.
Because she sat up. So I didn't think anything else was going on. So I like to keep
Why
my
you
door
tell me I had that
closed,
sound
if you
playing in
don't,
the
the kids
background?
come in your room. You know, you could be napping, watching TV or whatever. So I didn't.
My girl, man. I ain't even gotta rub it in. My girl is mad. Look, she's talking about, I know. Good morning, Shells. I hope everything good. Your way in a good place and in a good space. Come on and get on that desk, man. Miss T over there, and Bounds over there, and Dez over there. So come on.
Hey, look. I understand you had a bad morning. Things didn't go your way. And it's still not going to go your way. You know where you're going? Desk duty, that's where. No, we don't have any PTO available for you. Sit down and do some work finally. Now that you're here. Desk duty, detective.
What's so funny, y'all, why I'm laughing so hard? Because Shell, hey, listen. The day we was on desk duty together, my girl was hot. That's why I laugh. When she came in, I said, oh, she is hot. She hot about that, but it's all right, Shell. It's all good, man.
Causing me to remain up there.
While Grace and Veronica seem to have no problem explaining what they did, James is smart enough to try and distance himself from the final moments of Derricka's life. He's not smart enough, however, to realize two things. One, Veronica has no problem telling the truth about what happened and who was there.
Look at her.
Two, autopsies don't just look at trauma that caused death, they look at historic injuries. And sadly, in Derricka's case, there were several, as the medical examiners concluded that she suffered frequent acts of violence. not rare ones like James is trying to proclaim.
That's what
And
I'm saying.
according to
James on some
Veronica,
bull.
he was there for most of them.
And I said, sit down. And she wouldn't sit down. She was bucking and rolling and everything. So I said, okay, Siobhan, get on your knees. Because she was in front of the chair. You like holding on the wall to keep from sitting down.
Okay.
So I said, get down on your knees, Siobhan. Just fall on your knees. And when she went down on her knees, I had an opportunity to restrain her. And I sat on her to try to restrain.
Yo, big burly ass. Why did you sit on the baby when she went down to her knees? What was the purpose? Like,
and she kept kicking and bucking against the wall. And she said, Cousin Veronica, I asked for a ball.
Shell, this one I can't even give you no juiced up recap because it's trash. It's trash. 3 old ass people, 69, 62, and they ain't say James' age. Grace and Veronica, they are adoptive parents to this young lady, young little girl, Derricka. Derricka, they blanked out her age, but she was 87 pounds, so I'm thinking about the age from 8 to 10. They adopted her. They sat on this baby until she died because they said she was being disrespectful by saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and yes, sir, and no, sir. And because she was trying to break out of the house because they whipped her with a ruler and a metal pipe. Her big burly ass done sat on that baby, man. No. Don't shut me up. Not today. Not today.
She still didn't move. So I started feeling for a pulse.
You sat on the back of her neck? Man, let me go back. Let me go back a little bit. I ain't even running the bike like that. I just
like holding on the wall to keep from sitting down.
Okay.
Let me go big so y'all can feel this.
Just fall on your knees.
So y'all can feel this pain.
And when she went down on her knees, I had an opportunity to restrain her. And I sat on her to try to restrain her. And she kept kicking and bucking against the wall. And she said, Cousin Veronica, I asked for a bottle of water. And I put some on the back of her neck. She still didn't move. So I started feeling for a pulse. I said, y'all help, because I couldn't.
Ain't no fucking pulse right, you stupid jack girl.
Do you wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy? Chop it up with an ugly dog. Do you wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy? Chop it up with an ugly dog. It was 7:00 p.m. playing love to them hoes on the PM. CBC Grill, pulling with an ugly dog, chipping on a weed stem.
This here wild, bro.
Pick her up. She's too heavy. And so
You can pick her up, but you can sit your heavy butt on her.
We tried to pick her up from the chair. I said, Grace, we need to call 911. I'm not getting up. I didn't get nothing.
No way they passed.
We need to call 911. And her phone was right behind me, so I called 911. And so the operator told us to turn her over. So me and James
and that's what I'm on the same vibe, Miss T. I'm really, because I respect my elders, because we was raised to respect my elders. But god dang, TT, you dead wrong. You dead wrong. Yo, you overweight. This baby is 87 years old. This 87 pounds, and you set your big 62-year-old ass on her. Hey, I know you over 3. You over 3. You over 300, mama. I ain't knocking, I ain't weight shaming, I ain't body shaming, because I'm a big boy myself. I'm 258 pounds, 6 foot. Hey, according to the military, I'm supposed to be 190 pounds. I'm overweight, I'm obese. But that right there is, I ain't sitting on no kids. I only get on top of you lady if she let me. But hey, man, that's all I'm doing. I ain't sitting on top of no kids. Your big ass was dead ass wrong, and you turned your big funky ass around and sat on that baby, man. And you told her to get on her knees. Like, what is going on, bro?
So we turned over on the floor, and then he told me how to do chest compressions.
Trying to get him out of there.
She didn't come around. And that's what happened.
Okay.
It was.
Straight to Gen Pop.
It wasn't intentionally.
I hope they do him something.
I loved him and they loved me.
Mm-hmm.
But they would give me a respect that they wouldn't give my aunt and uncle.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave you the respect, but you took your respect that they gave a little far and you abused them. You hurt them, you harmed them, and they trusted you if that's the case. But I don't think that's the case. They were fearful of you because you were the enforcer.
You could take them anywhere.
You confuse that with love.
And they'll do fine. But at home, they were destructive.
Look, she got her damn shoes on. Put your fucking shoes on. You ain't home. Yeah, I'm mad, y'all. I'm mad. Like, for real, I'm legitimately mad. But you not home. This ain't cool. You ain't cool. She need to be in the cuff, too. Hell.
They just were like animals. But I would go over there and sit and talk to them. And sometimes we would go ride and it
ice cream.
You know, I'd pick them up from the beauty shop and take them home. Just kicking it, you know.
Not just kicking it.
About respect and doing good in schools and get on Siobhan about her attitude and her mouth and maybe you only 9 years old.
9. Oh, they ain't blanked that out. She 9.
I said, Grace, what are you gonna do? She 12. She's just 9. And that's what happened.
Anyone who is aware of this story would have wished for Derricka to have been placed with a family that deserved her kindness, intelligence, and joy.
Oh, my mama.
She never got the chance. Thankfully, however, those who took that chance away from her are about to get served some justice.
Then I hear somebody say, James, you better come out here. I think it was my wife. I'm not quite sure about who said it. And the incident had been over with. And so I don't know what was going on at that point.
James, you stumbling and bumbling, boy.
So,
shut your ass up.
You
a goofy for letting them women do that.
Like
you ain't got no
nuts. Resuscitate her or something like that. But I
got no nuts.
I didn't get close enough to actually.
You the big dog. You the man in the house. You know you can provide the discipline. You know, if you know these ladies is emotional and you talking about you was gentle, why you ain't provide the discipline? Why you ain't take a couple palm strikes to her butt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go on out of here, girl. You ain't need nobody assistance, James. You 62. You still got some spring in your step, Holmes. Why? Why you ain't do that, James? I put this blame on you more because I'm a man and I know how I handle my house. I know how I handle everybody else's children. But you can ask my people. I get on my people about their kids. I don't care. I love kids. And what she just lied about and what he lied about, their stories ain't matching. James is he is the one that could have prevented it all. He could have stopped all of it. If you only had a little nuts and be the head of the household that you claim on your fucking taxes, if you would have stood up and been a man and say, hey, that's enough. My father-in-law, he's a Marine, 33 years. He let my mother-in-law do what she want to do. And when Harold say, hey, whole family stop. And that's what it is. That's what it is. If my father-in-law say, hey, that's enough. He ain't got to raise his voice. Everybody stank face. He ain't got no nuts. He ain't got no nuts. He a bitch. He a real deal bitch. I don't care about disrespecting my elders.
So, you're the last person that I'm talking to.
Right.
So I've already gotten the other stories about what happened. Okay. So.
Trash, bro.
I'm having a little issue
Take
here.
me a break.
As far as
bro. Holy
information
smacks.
on where you were when all of this was happening. Okay. I'm getting information that you were there.
You're a goof.
While Siobhan was on the chair and Veronica was on her.
Who told you that?
Well, I'm not going to sit here and tell you who told me, but I've already talked to the 2 other people involved.
Get on his ass, bro. Don't let him slide. I like that. I ain't gonna tell you, fool.
If you're there, it is what it is. We can work around it. and we can work with you on it, but I don't want you to sit here and try to minimize.
I like her. She in that thing solo. She handle them with respect because they want to be, respected as elders, so she can keep them talking. But she pressing the issue though. She pressing on them, folks. I like it. It's respectfully pressing on them.
No, I'm not.
What you
Excuse my French, because I let my emotions get ahead of me.
This is a serious offense. I understand that.
Yeah.
She's no longer
I
here.
love
I
children.
understand that. But I wasn't out there when that happened.
You a liar.
Whatever happened.
You a liar, bro. Man, come on, bro. When are you gonna be a man, bro? Now, I'm gonna say this gangster shit. Now, if you would have somebody in the neighborhood that was trying to, I don't know what happened. All right, I'm keeping it P, but you done hurt a baby. You done hurt a baby, an innocent baby. You watch your folk hurt a baby, bro. You got to, come on, bro. Come on, bro, with that rigmarole. Come on with that rigmarole.
Okay. I mean, did you, when you came out, you just saw Siobhan on the chair?
Well, they had got her off the chair, I guess, Grace and Veronica, and they...
Now, I done told y'all on Delete This Later how my mama used to get my stepdaddy, Connie Havisham. He would take that belt off that my Uncle Bubble made in prison or grab the paddle. Now, actually, he never whipped me with the paddle. He said he was too strong for the paddle. Mama said she wasn't doing nothing, so she whipped me with the paddle. He would always whip me with the belt. And respectfully to this man, he ain't hit me on my neck, back, legs, chest, none of that. Now, if I shucked and jived, I might have got a thigh or something. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't, and that man he ain't hit me no 40 times. He ain't do all that. I mean, he good 10. If the occasion called for a good 15, maybe so. But it was directly on my butt. It was on my butt. It was on my butt. So I respected it. I hated getting whippings, but I respected that. True story. My daddy beat my sister with a paddle and it broke. My mama pulled him off my sister and told him bet not hit it. And I know Sadie wanted to go outside that cocomelon. Because a mama ain't finna stand by and let their babies get abused. They'll stand by and watch them get disciplined by their father or the man of their life, but they will not stand by and watch nobody abuse their babies, not the women in my community. Anybody can step in. Children don't deserve this kind of treatment. My eyes are tearing up. That poor child, she got beat. And these folk think it was right. All in the name of elders.
And then that's when my wife Grace said, well, let's wait a moment and see if we can.
I told you this was going to stir emotions, guys.
Bring him back or revive her.
Let me know if we need a little break.
And so they went a couple more minutes and that didn't work. Then they called 911 and explained to them what was going on.
So when you came out, they were actively
trying
to give her CPR
a quick 80,
on the floor?
like Bam said.
Okay. So that's not what they told me.
What did they tell you?
They said they asked you to help move her off of the chair. And if that's what it is, look, I want you to just be honest with me here, because it looks bad if you're trying to say things that aren't necessarily true. If other people are already saying that that's what happens, it looks bad if we don't get the real story from you. That's what I'm trying to do.
I did come out and move her off the chair to the floor.
Okay.
But the damage would have been done.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, moving her off the chair
to the floor so they can turn her over and see what they can do.
Okay.
That's all I did.
But whenever you came out, Veronica was still sitting on her.
No.
Don't lie.
She was standing up. I guess she had been sitting on her. I don't know. I wasn't out there.
I mean, did you ask what happened?
Yeah.
And they said what?
She said she sat on it for a little while. What was I supposed to do at that point?
Well, I mean, you see where I'm having a little bit of a problem.
Get on their ass, Sabrina. Don't let them slide.
What you're saying versus what they're saying, it's conflicting. And if I've got the conflicting statements there, I tend to believe two people's statements against one person's statement.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things where if two people
And these
are
your people.
separated or saying the same thing,
These your people.
and then this person's saying one thing, what else am I supposed to do? So they're saying that you were in there while Veronica was on Siobhan. And if that's what happened, that's just what happened. But I don't
So
want
what
you
did
to
Grace
make up
do?
little stories that's gonna hurt you.
Because it seemed like James was the restraint and Veronica was
I
the
just need to
restraint.
know what you saw.
Grace didn't do. Grace was just there. She called him over. We ain't hear nothing Grace said she did.
But, oh man, Jesus.
You thought being old was gonna get you out? I'm too old for this. They lock up 62-year-olds,
Was out there
70s,
a little
80s.
bit, and I did see her sitting on her, but
you done lied so
I
much.
couldn't see it. My chair's here. There's a desk here. It was piled full of bugs. I had to get up and do like that.
Okay. And that's understandable. You had stuff in your way. You were sitting there in the chair.
But I thought about it, and they tell her to get up off. But
You didn't say get up off that child. You did not say that. Stop. Stop, bro.
Okay, so what made you say, Veronica, get off of her? What was happening to make you say that?
I didn't say it. That's what bothers me.
You didn't say it?
No.
Okay. What?
Not that I wanted her to continue to sit on her, because that's a little...
Yeah.
That's all it takes for James's lies to fall apart. He wasn't hiding in his room when this happened, and he wasn't just sitting in his chair. According to both Grace and Veronica's testimony, he was actively standing next to her and had helped hold her down as she struggled. He's just as guilty as the rest of them.
So there's a couple things that I want to go back and talk a little bit more about, okay? First of all, I know that you're hearing this information from Grace, but when did they say that this stuff happened with the knife and the hammer?
The night before and in the morning.
So y'all waited.
About it today, I think.
Okay, so it's something that...
Let's talk to my detectives. Let's see. My boy D said, hey, but you heard it. Muff said they lock up old people every day. He could be 100. Do the crime, get the... That's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm too old for this. Why? Hey, that woman is telling the truth. Even though she's making herself look bad, she ain't just going to throw you in. You was there holding her down, for sure. Modesty said this is one of those moments he was trying to stay out of it, and he should have stood up like a man. Period. Why let her big ass get on her in the first place? James, you said you gently held her down, and all you need to do is gently hold her down. You could have gently disciplined her, and we wouldn't be going through this. You can be going to Bible study. Grace can be going to Pinochle, and Veronica could be getting her back to her rotator cuff tea ready. The fuck, bro? Come on, bro. You a weakling. You didn't like old school. You a weakling, bro.
Kind of continued over until...
And I'm used to men of that age being stand-up guys. Like, they'll step in the fire. You backed out. You showed cowardice.
Okay. Did Grace ever tell you exactly what happened with the knife and the hammer?
She told me Siobhan tried to cut her with the knife.
Okay.
And I can't remember what James said something about the knife too.
Okay.
But I can't remember what his part was about the knife.
Okay. So when you got there, you went in the back door, and how long were you there before you started trying to discipline her?
I walked in the door and I was talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 15 or 20 minutes.
Okay, so you were trying to talk some sense into her.
Yeah.
And what was she doing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like she always does when I talk to her.
Okay.
But the minute James or Grace say something, that's not true. I didn't do that, and you didn't.
That's not disrespectful. She's explaining herself.
They take care of you, baby.
So what? This all you take care of me so
how
you
did
can
it
whip me
go
more?
from
What sense does
she's
that make?
being respectful to you to
Talk that talk, Sabrina.
her? How did it get to that point where we've now
It ain't making no sense to you, huh?
we can't talk anymore? Now it's got to be.
Well, we were restraining her for
It's
grace.
our girl, hey boo.
Because
Oh, everything good your way. Get your coffee. Get your coffee. The desk is loaded today. And self, boo, this one a wild one. Adoptive parents got a 9-year-old girl, 87 pounds. She was very respectful from everybody else except the people in her house. Miss Grace is 69. James is 62. Cousin Veronica did not tell us her age. All of these people together combined were over 1,000 pounds, a ton. They decide to sit they big back, big whale, Free Willy, Hamburger Grimace Jr. as Fat Albert niece as on the back of this young lady's 87-pound body frame, and they crushed her. And now they're trying to lie their way out of it. That's what's going on, Sel. I couldn't even give you a fun breakdown today because this one was sticky.
Punishing her.
It got me feeling like,
And she was bucking against Grace.
See?
And she
Bucking. Here come that old ass word.
She refused to cooperate with Grace to get the.
I'm not going to cooperate and get my ass whipped.
A little light belt.
So, what was the punishment for? What was the whipping going to be for?
Grace was getting on her about talking to her so disrespectful, about the knife, about the tip
about
of the
trying to
knife
escape from the whippings.
The doorknob.
Okay.
And
so she was getting a whipping from trying to escape from the whippings. Oh, cool.
I think the hammer.
Okay. But it was kind of for everything.
It was for everything.
And that was the punishment that she was going to carry out.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, Miss T,
you
read my mind. She said that shit one more time. I'm gonna disconnect her.
And where did the belt come from?
It's Grace's.
Okay, and where was Grace?
Okay, let's see what Grace had to do.
Standing at the end of the couch.
Which couch? The one with the plastic or the red couch?
The red couch.
Okay, so.
Old school, plastic on the couch.
Siobhan, was she on the couch or was she standing?
You just said she was on the wall.
Her to lay down so Grace.
Okay.
Could whip her.
She was laying down, but in the process of Grace hitting her, she jumped up and she started kicking and bucking and.
Because she got hit.
What the fuck? Refusing the punishment Grace was given.
Okay.
So then, that's when I stepped in.
You ended up taking. Did you take the belt or did you use your ruler?
I used the ruler.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to use the belt or anything. I just.
Come on. Let's talk about it. You use your ruler in your metal pipe. The pipe that you had in your hand. Come on. Don't forget that part.
Use the ruler to let her know I meant business.
Okay. And so did Grace stop what she was doing?
Yes.
Did you just kind of say, let me take care of this? Or how did that happen?
But no, remember they said they made her get on the wall and they laid on her.
Bucking and running.
Well, she had to get to her knees.
Grace stopped. I said, leave it alone. I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's.
I hope you go to jail so you can get that time.
Okay.
You need to go to jail so you can get all that time.
How many times do you think that you?
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. Who y'all think out of this? Who's the biggest dog? Who is the biggest dog out of these three? These definitely the 1,000-pound baby crushers. Who do you feel is the biggest dog out of the whole situation? James, Grace, or Veronica, or the system? Y'all let me know in the comments. So we finna pull out the biggest dog.
That ruler.
They don't want to say take to the pipe. They keep skipping that part, right?
Okay, and this is.
I'm kind of with you, T. All these mugs. All these are dogs. Filthy.
The ruler broke.
Oh, the ruler broke.
Hey, right now, I need a favor from you. I need you guys to help me. Honestly, like seriously, I need some help. Right now, this is the best true crime reaction show on the net in the comments. And share this to about 5 of your friends. Thank you. I know we love each other. I love y'all. Y'all love me. But y'all gotta let me see y'all other friends too. Y'all ain't gonna introduce me to the family. Come on, come here. So why y'all don't want to introduce me to the family? Is it because I smoke? I smoke weed? Like, why y'all don't want to introduce me to the family? I'm telling y'all, moms, aunties, daughters, they gonna love me. The guys gonna be cool with me too. I was telling you, they come on, man, ride with me, ride with your boy. Don't gatekeep me. Share me out.
And so and when the ruler broke, that's when she broke away and started running.
Okay.
And we were trying to contain her. And she had gotten away and ran around the couch and
yep. And he already know. I don't know why you even coming in here like that, son. Go ahead. You know what it is. You finna be. What's up, man? I hope everything good your way, bro.
Get in here. Get in here. You're the first late detective to come to my office. You know what? It's not my office anymore. It's your office now, late detective. Desk duty. And clean it up in here. Looks like a pig's been living in here.
Shout out to my people on the IG precinct. We got Michael Wilson tapped in. My girl Modesty doing her thing over there. Thank you for showing that love over there. Modesty be on there. Soldier Sean, what's up? Kendrick Cash, what's up? And my boy Nikwe. Hey, Nikwe said, but I'm finna go on over here where the action at. Appreciate y'all being in here.
James,
hey, what you do for Shay Shay birthday yesterday? I told her happy birthday. Y'all ain't do nothing for it.
When he blocked her, I caught the back of the shirt, and that's when when she bent over towards the wall over the chair. Mm-hmm. And that's how she got.
So you pushed her. You pushed her into the wall. You talking about you grabbed the back of the shirt. You pushed her into the wall. She got away. She was running from you, and you pushed her to the wall, and she caught herself on the wall. And that's when y'all cornered her in because James had blocked her off. She ain't broke away. Seems like y'all made more work than discipline. Now, none of y'all could breathe. Should have left her alone and fixed some breakfast. They should have left her alone and took a walk to the stop sign to get that up off them.
Down on her knee.
Ain't no breakfast. Fruit cup.
So
walk.
She was on that chair. It's just a little one-person chair with a plastic covering on it.
Yes.
Okay, man. So let me know where it's gonna be at. I'm gonna pull
let's
up.
Say this is that chair.
I ain't gotta travel as much no more.
Would it be fair to say that she got in the chair and she was like this?
No.
No? Okay.
She was standing, leaning up against the chair. Yes.
Okay, so let's say it's exactly against the wall like that chair was.
It's not exact.
Is that about right?
That's about right.
Okay. So she's kind of like this, maybe?
Over the top of the chair.
Did she have her knees in the chair?
No, she was standing up.
So she was just standing and she's trying to brace herself against the wall, maybe?
To get away, yes.
Okay.
And I said, okay, Siobhan, you.
How in the. How. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all with too much emotion. How is this baby trying to get away from this position? What, she gonna run through the wall? She gonna run through the wall? Talk to me like what? How? How is this getting away, Veronica?
Can't go nowhere. I said, drop to your knees. She said, I can't. I said, yes, you can. I said, drop to your knees. Okay. And she did.
So when she dropped to her knees, did her knees go onto the chair? Or did they go onto the floor?
I think they went to the floor. Okay. I can't remember.
Yeah, because that's how your big burly ass sat on her. That's how you sat on her. You couldn't get your legs up to sit on her in the chair. You sat on the floor. Man, come on, bro.
She kept saying, I can't. I said, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And when I said drop to the floor, and she thought she wasn't going no further, I can't remember if her knee going into the chair. I don't remember. All I know is that she went down on her knees.
Okay, so you kind of think she was on the floor at that point with her knees.
She knows she was on the floor.
Like maybe this, she dropped to her knees. Why couldn't
and you sat on her back in the chair.
Knees? Why was she saying she couldn't get on her knees?
She didn't want to.
She just didn't want to?
She didn't want to get on her knees.
Did you guys force her down onto her knees? Did you guys maybe kick her feet out from under her or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No, none of that.
In 2016, leading up to Derricka's death, DFACS was called to the home 4 separate
times. That baby should have been out of the house. That baby should have been out of that house. That baby should have been out of that house. Y'all had 4 separate times that the defect son came over there. I don't care if it was Derricka that was causing the problem. It was Grace, James, or Veronica causing the problem. That baby should have been removed from those premises. The state failed. The state failed just because they wanted to keep the baby placed.
times. In one instance, they noted the girls were living in deplorable conditions. Their response? To conclude that the girls were safe to stay there, in the same house where Derricka would be killed just months later.
So how from
they living in filth. They living in filth. Y'all been over there 4 times. Y'all seen that baby living in filth. And then whoever the investigator or the inspector that came out or the agency caseworker who came out, you my friend, you my friend, you my friend. You are the biggest dog. Because this could have been easily prevented by you doing your freaking job.
You ugly? You're ugly, ugly. You're ugly? Bitch, I'm ugly, ugly. I represent for all the ugly doggies. Third wall, uptown, Cali, yo, we ugly dog. Bitch, I'm about it. And yeah, I'm ugly. I'm from where we all so ugly. And killing ain't nothing but a hobby. Don't make me do up 187 ugly.
Defects could have saved this shit, man. Or is it? Do they do the placement? Is it defects? Defects do the placement, or is it a whole different adoption agency? I'm not up to par on that because I ain't never have to call defects. Ain't nobody like in my family that I created ever felt threatened enough to call defects. I was scared to call defects. My mom would have beat the shit out of me if I would have called defects. So I never worked with defects. I know defects get involved with do they get involved with the child support? I don't know. But who's responsible? Is defects responsible, or is it a completely different agency, like an adoption agency? If it's foster, okay. They don't care about no kids. Nita, what's up, mama? How are you? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Sis already in here. Sis kicking flavor with us. Good to see you, man. You know what it is. We're going to go ahead and get you on the desk. The desk is lit today, so y'all having a good time over that desk. I might put myself on the desk duty. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. I understand you had a bad morning. Things didn't go your way. And it's still not going to go your way. You know where you're going? Desk duty. That's where. No, we don't have any PTO available for you. Sit down and do some work finally. Now that you're here. Desk duty, detective.
Welcome in. You absolutely right. Your mama definitely, you wouldn't have made it. You would have been, but they would have called an ambulance.
You end up
sitting on her. When she went down on her knees, and she was
the murder
and flipping in the
bucking
chair
and flipping.
I said, Siobhan, stop. I want to get up. But when I said, Siobhan, stop. I said, you're not cooperating with us. So she kept on bucking. I said, okay, I know what to do. I'll just sit here and restrain you till you decide to calm down. And that's what happened.
Swear to God.
When you sat down,
I know one right now.
How was she positioned?
On her knees, with her face upward. She wasn't down into the plastic.
Okay.
Her head was up.
Okay.
And she said, I can't. I said, you can. I said, Siobhan, you talking to me.
Now with your big ass on her back.
And I was saying, well, why'd you do this to me? She was answering me. We was having a conversation. She was answering and bucking. I said, well, why you cussed it? I can't call her name out, the beautician. Why did you talk to her like that? I said, she's good to you. Why would you tell her you hate her? Because she's correcting you for something you did. Because she, along with me, we don't really conversate with each other, but I would pick them up from the beauty shop sometime, and she would tell me that she had to get with him about something. Mm-hmm. And she was saying, I said, but why'd you do that? Did you do that? Yes. That's the way she was talking.
Okay, so she's...
Did you do that? Yes. That's the way she was talking. She was disrespectful. She admitted that she did something. I didn't hear anything disrespectful come out of her mouth.
Answering you, you're asking her these questions.
Yes.
So, you said that...
That girl could barely keep her head up with your big ass on her back.
Okay. Just, I want to make sure that I've got it clear in my mind how this happened. So she's on her knees, the best that you can remember, she's on her knees.
Yeah.
And she's, what are her arms doing? Are her arms on the chair? Or is she still fighting, pushing away?
Her arms...
Self, this crazy, Mom. It's crazy. Before we get into how she did put her big burly back on this baby, y'all can give me 80 real quick. 80 is good. 80 is good.
Her arms are probably in the chair. Because she's... that was before I sit down.
Okay,
to stop her from pushing against the pole and bucking and trying to kick us. And
it ain't nothing she can say.
Okay, so
I think she was on her, had her arms like this.
So she's maybe like this?
Yes.
She can't even put her head down. Titty's gonna drown her. And you thought it was safe to sit on. Man, come on, girl.
But her head's up, and she's not in the plastic at this point.
No.
And you're sitting on her.
You called it.
Right?
You called it. She done suffocated her in the plastic. I think you and Shell said that. She was in that plastic. Good work.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, Detective. Good work.
Them people expected that child to be perfect from their era and didn't want true responsibility from raising her. Should have known there was issues. She's in a foster home, idiots. Ta-da! State, bro.
About that time.
About this time is when you
grounding them
keep her
titties
from
bucking,
doing anymore.
Bucking.
Okay. And
bucking. I don't want to hear bucking no more. I don't want to hear it. They wore that word out, bro. They wore it out. They wore it out. I don't want to hear that no more. We not slaves. Your kid ain't no slave. Buck breaking is what they did in slavery. She's not bucking. She's not a freaking slave. She's a kid that your big burly ass sat on.
She probably hasn't moved.
And we get to the end. We wrapping it. We getting close to the end. I think we got our last.
Hitting you or anything?
No, she didn't hit me.
Yeah, we're on our last 10. Last 10. We 10 stretch. Home stretch, y'all.
Moving. You can feel her squirming.
Yeah, she was squirming.
Okay.
Even when I was sitting there trying to hold her down, she was.
Okay.
She was.
Because you smashing the life out of her. You don't even have the athleticism to let the weight rest on your legs because your big burly ass don't do nothing like that. You don't walk around and do nothing, Veronica. You don't do that. So all your weight was sitting on this girl's spine. You don't even sit on the top of a man like that, Veronica, your big ass. What make you think it was safe for you to sit your big butt on this 87-pound girl? What made you think that was cool? Man, let me get back to the K5. I be calling it later out her name, bro.
You know, she's on her face in the chair, and instead of just calming down so we can talk to her, she we need
to give Veronica a different name. That's my name.
Remember,
Sharon.
She's on her
Oh, you a little Veronica. Okay. You a little Veronica Mars.
Bucking with her back and her butt to try to get away.
Okay.
Because you sitting on her head.
You said you had this conversation with her. So, I mean, you were sitting there for how long would you say?
Maybe 5 or 6 minutes, I guess.
5 or 6 minutes carrying on this.
She put all of her weight. She put all of her weight on that baby for 6 minutes. You're triple her weight, maybe quadruple her weight. And you in your elderly mind thinks, oh, I was just sitting on her for 5 or 6 minutes and she was bucking. You think that's right? You think that's right? And I bet in your mind you were screaming, spare the rod, spoil the child. Why all the time that I was loving you, you were busy loving yourself. I would stop breathing if you told me to. Now you busy loving someone else. 11 years out of my life. Besides this face, I have nothing to show. Wasted my years all through the while. I should have left your face a long time ago. And I'm such an ugly dog. I'm such an ugly dog. I'm such an ugly dog, you see. I'm trying to get my wits back because I don't want to be angry with y'all because this is making me angry. Modesty said, hey, and they're still trying to make it her fault. My girl Muff said, she's stupid as fuck. She's sitting there saying she's squirming. Common sense should have said, get your big ass off her. I know you fucking lying. Self, I wish I was. I wish I was lying this time. Hey, it was more than 6 minutes. You know that, T. You know that. We don't never say hi. When I tell him, when my partner call me, D, where you at? What? Shit, but I'm about 15 minutes away. I ain't even leave the house yet. I ain't even leave the house yet. And that's why it's so important. That's why some people interpret the Bible to fit their narrative instead of really going and understanding the word and what it is for real. They just want to just make it fit so they can do some BS like this. Whoo, Lord. Let's get back to the cake, man. Let's wrap this up, man. Let's finish this thing out strong.
And this keep ringing in my ears because my baby gone.
You killed her.
I said, Siobhan, why do you do what you do? I don't know. I said, well, you don't do it with me. Why do you do it? You're my cousin. I love you. I said, booby crap, you don't love me. Just the way we were talking.
Mm-hmm.
So she tried to give you love before she left this earth, even when you were suffocating her. She tried to extend you love, saying you're my cousin. After you were still sitting on her back, she's still trying to find love to give you before she go meet her creator. That makes that even more sad because you didn't even hear her say, you didn't even hear her heart. I love you. You're my cousin.
It wasn't no screaming, no yelling. It's just a freak accident.
A freak accident is a piano.
A freak accident. A freak accident is her tripping and falling, carrying the knife from the door, is slipping jigger. That's a freak accident, baby girl. You sitting your big overweight self, and again, I'm not body shaming. I'm not body shaming anyone. I am a big boy. Listen, bro. I like mine a little thick. I take them up through there. I'm not body shaming, but she is too. You big. You overweight, man. You sat on her. That girl said, I love you, cuz. And your reply was, I'm going to sit here. I don't care about your love. That's bull crap.
Falling on someone's head, not someone the size of a piano sitting on a person
See,
to
I'm about to make
restrain
myself
them.
cry.
Veronica accusing Derricka of not loving her is just another knife to the heart, because truly,
I know that wasn't
she had no one to love but them. Derricka's own parents surrendered her when she was just a year old. Her father was in prison when she was born for having a relationship with someone who, wasn't half his age plus 7, if you catch my drift. Which thankfully landed him on Florida's worst registry, which is saying a lot if you've seen all of our cases about Florida. Grace, James, and Veronica were the only family she had, along with her little sister, Rachel.
Whenever she finally
I be
said
trying
she
not to get
couldn't
quiet
move.
on y'all, but I got to gather
That's when
myself
I
for it
moved.
real quick.
Okay.
She said it 2 times. She said, Cousin Veronica can't breathe. I said, Vaughn, stop praying. You just trying to get up from here. Because you can't.
Let her up.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to speak, I calmed her down so her legs had stopped bucking.
Okay.
I said, you just trying to get up from here. So, because I'm
She getting
controlling
the
you
L.
right now.
If I'm on that mug, L, no peace.
She said, no, I can't breathe. I said, oh, you thought, you playing. Stop it, girl. So I sit there for a minute, and I got up.
Okay. And that's when you realized
that she was not moving.
Okay.
Put your fucking shoes on. This ain't no regular conversation. You ain't cooling. You ain't at the church. You ain't at your house. Put your damn shoes on. You're a criminal. You're a hardened fucking criminal. You're a murderer.
That's right, right. She was not moving.
And when all this is going on and you're sitting in the chair, were you
not a chance, not even an opportunity.
Putting all of your body weight
no.
Towards the chair or
towards the end of the chair?
Towards the end of the chair?
Yeah, where her butt was.
On her lower back. You already said her butt. You already said her butt was between your legs flailing, and her leg, you not even listening to yourself talk. See, that one thing about this ashwagandha, bro, I don't know. I was just telling my girl. Modesty yesterday. I said, I don't know that. It just got me recalling shit like, damn, I remember this. I can jump in and out of conversations. Usually back, like, I would lose track of the conversation. I would have to say but I can go back to 3 moments ago, like, nah, for dead serious. Shawty, you just said out of your words, her butt and her legs was flailing. She was still bucking. She was still okay. She was not in the plastic. Girl, your whole ass gonna cover up her back to her head, so you forced her face into the plastic. You did not put your weight on your legs. Didn't we say that? Didn't we just talk about that? She was not skilled or athletic enough. Her legs didn't have enough girth in her thighs, enough strength in her thighs, because her muscles has atrophied because she don't use those muscles. You were not supporting yourself. You didn't even use your arms to lift up the weight out the chair. You set your burly Big John stud ass on the back of that baby. Just say it. I hope you get an L with no P and you rot in there. Rot. I hope they do you something vicious in there. Veronica.
She couldn't, if I did that, she wouldn't be able to breathe. Mm-hmm. She wouldn't be able to move. I was just trying to control her. And I had my feet on the floor, so my complete weight was not on her.
Okay.
It was just enough.
Girl, you a damn lie. I just seen you just... Come on, y'all. Look at how she said her feet was on the floor. That chair didn't have a place where you can grip. You just did this sitting in the chair under your own power. You had to use your hands to grab the table. You didn't have that table like that in front of you when you were sitting on the back of that baby. You a damn lie. You a liar.
All of your body weight, towards the chair or
towards the end of the chair.
Towards the end of the chair.
I think so. Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Not
for sure.
Because she couldn't, if I did that, she wouldn't be able to breathe. Mm-hmm. She wouldn't be able to move. I was just trying to control her, and I had my feet on the floor. So my
Y'all ain't
complete
lying.
weight.
Y'all been told me about it, man. Cause you know what I'm saying. I don't be wanting to take that medicine shit, and I just felt like I was doing so much. I just couldn't keep my focus straight up. But it's good with your short term memory too. It's good. I've been on it for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. It's nasty as shit though.
Okay.
It was just enough to reframe her from the bucking and the way she was popping her back, you know, like pushing against it because her hands was in the chair. She was pushing her body up against me. That's what,
trying to get her face out of the plastic. And if you had your ladies, gentlemen, do this real quick. Lean forward in your chair and put your elbows on your knees. And imagine if somebody under you on your butt bucking forward. What are you going to do? You're going to fall forward. If you got your weight, if you're balancing your weight in your feet. But if you're sitting all the way down and somebody's bucking forward, what are you doing? Nothing. You're going further and further down. The weight is going further down. Come on, baby girl. We not stupid. The laws of gravity and physics don't work like that, girl.
She was doing.
Okay. So you're saying that you were kind of
not at all
putting all of your pressure on her. So do you kind of feel like maybe you were doing like this, like maybe a little bit of a squat or something?
Yeah, more of a squat, but not complete, you know, like this. I'll show you how I was doing. I was like, okay, Siobhan, cut it out. Cut it out. Like that. Not complete body weight.
Girl, you just tilted your... Man, did y'all see this woman? She tilted her butt up like she wiping her ass from pooping. You got all your weight still down on this girl.
More of a squat, but not complete, you know, like this. I'll show you how I was doing. I was like,
look.
Okay, Siobhan, cut it out. Cut it out. Like that. Not complete body weight because she couldn't take it.
Girl, all you did is you just tilted forward.
Okay, even how heavy she was, she's still a little girl. She couldn't take all that pressure. But because
you just convicted yourself with that stupid statement right there. She a little girl. I know she couldn't take all that pressure. She's a little girl. I knew she couldn't take all that pressure.
No, he's with me. Murder 1, 7 counts.
You've got nothing, McGarrett.
I've got you, Johnny. With a lock on it. Book him, Dano. That plane leaves in 15 minutes. You've got your ticket. Be on it. And tell your friends in Detroit the deal is off. Permanently.
We can book her. Look, D, we on the same vibes. That's a wrap. No, you done said what you said. You did what you did. You knew better. You knew right from wrong. You knew you murdered her. You knew what was wrong. You delayed the life-saving measures because you didn't call nobody. James going down for accessory. Grace going down for accessory. But you are the murderer. You are the trigger puller. You get the L. L, no P. Shit, Grace too. She, not Grace, James. All y'all. Fuck y'all.
she had room enough to wiggle and move around, but
that's your logic. She had room enough to wiggle and move around. Have any of y'all ever been beat up by your cousins or big brothers or sisters and they held your ass down and you squirming and you can't move? They done put you in a sleep. Dion ass, okay. OG done put me in a damn sleeper hole. I could squirm, but I couldn't move. When I told them fools I couldn't breathe, guess what they did? Let me go. What is your logic, Veronica? Like, what the fuck?
I had her refrained so she couldn't move.
You had her refrained? You had her refrained? You had her refrained? Y'all finna be mad at me about when I say this. Education is important when raising kids.
The truth, the whole.
And if you don't have a school education, you got to have some knowledge. You got to have some experience. You got to have some wisdom. Oh, my fault. You know, I ain't going to tell no more. 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 Hey, trotting over here thinking you was going to handle it. You should have stayed home and told them to call the laws. You run over there every time. Every time. She is the enforcer. Now you finna take your country ass to the prison and they finna enforce you.
Nothing but the truth.
I do.
Okay. All right. Let me go get that so we can work on that.
Okay. And the thing is, I'm sorry this happened. I'm so sorry. I loved her.
We'll talk about that at the trial. We'll talk about that at the trial.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
TD.
I'll be back with you in just a minute, okay?
I'm glad Sabrina didn't say nothing. Let us sit with that.
Veronica is left in the room for the next 3 hours, and when police return to arrest her, she can't seem to comprehend what's happened. In fact, she's more concerned about something else while she's waiting for them.
I'm sorry. I saw herself. You know, I be tripping sometimes.
Yes, ma'am. They took my DNA and everything.
Yes, ma'am.
And she didn't say I was free to go or what.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know if she's got a couple more questions for you. If you just hang out here for us, all right?
Okay.
All right. Do you need to use?
It's so cool to watch how clueless your ass is. Shawty wanted to go to the bathroom too. Lil Siobhan wanted to go to the bathroom too. We don't care because they took your DNA. This ain't Walmart, baby. This ain't the eye doctor, baby. They done took my blood work. Can I leave? They gonna call me? No. It doesn't go like that. Just because you say you love it don't mean that you're not guilty. You are guilty. You are guilty. And I this case better not fail. It better not fail in the end. Let's get back to it because I'm excited to see.
Restroom, water, or anything like that?
Do used to use the restroom.
All right, yeah.
Boy, them butter beans, boy, I know they smacking.
All right, ma'am. Go ahead and have you stand up for me, all right?
She thought that store was good enough. I got gardening to do. Yeah, I got to go to the church. She said, can I go? Y'all already got my DNA. I'm ready to go. Because they took her DNA. She was like, I already got all the blood samples and I done talked and told everything. So I'm ready to go. They think that was a good story. It was just an accident. Unfortunately, no. Fortunately, Florida's doing it right. Whip them out. Yo.
Turn around and face away from me, please.
Double. You're going to need double. You're going to need double. Miss Brenda can't take no. Double.
You don't have anything on you that's going to stick me, poke me, hurt me?
No.
All right. If you just stand right over there at the door for me, I'll grab your bag and everything like that, okay?
I'm under arrest.
Yes, ma'am.
Murder.
It is for aggravated and homicide.
And homicide?
Yes, ma'am. For this.
James somehow seemed...
T, I'm glad you pointed that out, T. I'm glad you pointed that out. Good.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, Detective. Good work.
But she thought we was dumb enough to believe, oh, I had my weight on my leg. Man, girl, you can't even put your weight on your regular legs to walk and carry all that.
James even more shocked.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Can you stand up for me?
For what?
You're gonna have to go to jail.
For what?
Well, for what happened. You're not being charged with murder.
No, Sabrina.
You're being charged with neglect.
Oh, child neglect.
Where's my wife?
He's not being charged with murder.
She's in jail already. Turn around for me.
James did look like that.
Please tell me why you stopping me?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Huh?
I'm about to.
What?
I'm about to tell you.
Stop sign?
No, I said I'm.
What stop sign, man?
I said I'm about to tell you.
Huh? You say stop sign?
No one said stop sign by you.
Why you stopping me?
You made an improper right-hand turn. When you're trying to a new road, you got to turn that closest lane. So.
Let me get my ID out for you, partner.
I appreciate you, man. Can you hand me the beer as well?
Huh?
Can you hand me the beer?
Who?
The beer? Can you hand me the beer?
The alcohol. There's no beer in there.
I can see it. Right.
Hey, hold it. Don't be searching my car. We gonna stop me talking about I ran a stop sign. What's going on here?
We had an open container in the car.
Wow.
What?
Why did you stop me in the beginning? What's the proper call?
You made an improper right-hand turn.
What is the proper call?
You had to turn into the closest lane provided.
I want you to say that right here.
I did multiple times.
What? Improper right-hand turn?
Yes, that's why you're being stopped.
Are you for real? Like,
and then you also have a beer.
I was at a house and y'all got a warrant to arrest me.
I did?
About an improper turn.
No one
Are you kidding me?
No one got a warrant to arrest you. You just traffic.
It pissed me off, man.
How much you drink tonight?
Wait a minute. I gave you my bank card too?
No, this is your license. Mr. Robinson, I'm over here. How much you have to drink tonight?
Sir?
How much did you drink tonight?
Who?
How much did you drink tonight?
I don't really drink.
That was the beer you were just trying to grab out of my hand.
I ain't finna lie to you, I don't drink.
What? You don't drunk?
I swear to God, I don't drink. All because of an improper turn, as y'all say. A misdemeanor. Ain't that a... Please tell me.
You ain't drunk? You drunk? Hey, I needed that. He lifted my spirits, man. No, Grace is his wife. Veronica his cousin. He said, hey, yo, I shouldn't have been done. That boy was lit. He was on that shit smart liquor. That boy was on them two goddamn on bulls. Ooh, faded. Feel an X-ray. Y'all, I had a good time with y'all today. Y'all, we had to get each other through this one. Ooh. Did y'all like it? Did y'all like the video? We could keep vibing with the interrogations. I just gotta, we gotta be in it when we interrogate because I don't want to get quiet on y'all.
Mr. Smith, she is also at the jail. Ultimately, Veronica Posey was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the first-degree murder of Derricka Lindsay. Grace Smith was sentenced to 20 years in state prison for aggravated manslaughter and aggravated neglect. And finally, James took a plea deal, receiving just 10 years in prison for aggravated manslaughter. Our thoughts are with Derricka's friends, her little sister, and of course, her. She was said to be unrelentingly cheerful, and we hope that now she's somewhere where someone can love and appreciate that. Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us...
God, Lee, I'm glad. I'm glad it ended with her getting a life with no P. Me, Grace, she got a dub. James probably would have got a dub too, but he took a plea. He ain't take his to trial and got a 10. He'll probably get out in 5. He's 62. He probably out already. Ooh, so let me look up Grace and James Smith and see if they out real quick. I mean, yeah, James and Grace. Let's see. I usually don't do this, but I want to see. Pensacola woman charged in a homicide connection. That's 2017. James out. James out. Grace was 71 when she was sentenced. Miss Grace look rough now, y'all. Good night. Yeah, they don't give me no more information, but James done wad on his 10. Grace still sitting still. Life with no P. I'm glad Veronica got a life with no parole. Good. Miss Grace, she got 20. James would have got 20, like I said, but he pleaded out. Miss Grace should have pleaded out too. Her beard is thick now in jail. They showed a picture. She got them gray Cleo braids, and then she got a beard like mine right here. Hey man, that case was tough, but we made it through as a crew. I'm so glad to be a part of the morning crew with you guys. I'm glad that you come and kick it with me over here in the Ones Detective Agency interrogation room on the morning shift. Make sure you tap in with me and my bro, Doc Willis, early tomorrow, Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. Foxhole Bros on Uno in real life. You got to tap into the page, Uno in real life. Listen, I'm trying to build, so set your notifications. Went live last night. No people, no nothing, no zero. I'm not tripping. I've worked through that before, but to get out of that slump, it's gonna take you. It's gonna take you hitting the notification, you commenting, you being active on the page to let the algorithm know this is an active page. So put it in your calendar, put it on your reminder list. 9 o'clock Wednesday night. Foxhole Bros. But boom, we're gonna roll back in this thing tomorrow morning at 9:05. Get you some entertainment from my girl Modesty. Get you some merch. Get you some shrooms. Get you some wellness from melanated mushrooms. Tap in with Tay White. New video dropping today. Tap in with Tay Dallas, my son. Tap in with DJ, my big boy. Follow my daughter Talia. Everybody content creators. Everybody, make sure you follow the Dallas Family Ranch. It'll keep you up what's going on with the Dallas Family Ranch and the cattle. You know, we doing big things. So tap in with your boy, man. Tap in. Make sure I'm on your brain housing group. Like this, but putting out their content. Let me go and see what he doing. You feel me? I appreciate what y'all do. Shout out to my girl Shells, Muff, Self, DB, Smoking, Nita, everybody, Sharice, everybody, D, my OG, my boy Vyoshi, my bro Vyoshi, all of y'all, man, for really rocking with me, bro, for walking me down this path of being great, because I can't do it without you. Hey, man, make sure y'all get on that ashwagandha, man. Get on that ashwagandha, get your mind clear. And fellas, it got other benefits too. But for me, I ain't had no problem in that area, but it's just an enhancement. But this right here, that's all we really got, man. Go spread some love today. Like literally for real. Spread love today. Let me tell you a quick little snippet how love is being erased, how joy is being erased, how compassion is being erased, how empathy and sympathy is being erased from our community. All the world wants to do is have a trauma story. They only want to see the negativity. Just look at the Jacksonville Jaguars coach. When the reporter gave him love, saying you had a great season, no need to have your head down, pick your head up. You the one. We love you here. We rocking with you. I can't wait till next season. They criticized her for showing love because they wanted to hear him say why they messed up. The world saw me fail. The world saw me fail, and they wanted to stand on top of him and bury him. Instead, somebody poured some water on that seed and watch how they grow. Are you the water, or are you going to bury the next person? You make the decision. I love you. Peace.
Good work today, detectives. Now y'all make sure y'all go spread light and love. And we'll see you again at 9:05 a.m. for another case from your favorite true crime reaction show with your favorite host, The Morning Crew, with UnoDaOne. This has been the One's Detective Agency.
Tell your daddy hey, boy. Tell your daddy hey, man.